Hey friends, welcome back to Sunrise channel. This is the second session on Simple Excel dashboard. In our last session, we have learned about how to add drop-down box using data validation and how to get start and end date of the particular month. In this session, we are going to learn about if statement and sum and date functions. In next session, we are going to learn about sum if function. So here we are going to learn how to display dates of current month in Excel sheet in a row, and we are going to learn some additional date functions and also if statements. In our last session we have learned how to add drop down box, and here we got using drop down box we are going to getting month and year. We are selecting using drop down box, we are selecting month and a year, and we are going to get start date and end date. In this session we are going to learn how to display dates of selected month in the bottom here, and also display days and weekday of respective month, what are the month we are selecting there. So here start date of this is nothing but start date. I am selecting here from the top. So this is the dynamic, since as we are selecting the month, the start date is getting changing dynamically. So here my start date I am selecting from B3, which is the dynamic date, and making is the constant there by making dollars, and here I am going to get the next date of the particular month, second date and third date by using a if condition formula. Here I am using if condition formula. Here this is the syntax of if statement, where first we will be writing a logic test, where it's like condition what we are going to test. Here next, if that particular condition is true, it's going to write a string number A. We have these are two strings, string number A and B example. So if this logic test is true, it's going to write a string number A. If the logic test is false, then it's going to write the string number 2. So here my logic test is, here I am selecting previous day in the next row less than or equal to last date. Here I am making it F4, making dollar symbol. So this here my last date also dynamic for respect to month, so I am selecting making this is a constant. If this condition is true, for previous day I am going to add 1 day. If this condition is false, I want to display blank. We got the next date of the month using the if condition formula. Here I done a if condition apply, if condition formula, like if my previous row the date is less than the last date of the month, it's going to add from previous day plus 1 day in the current row, else it's going to display blank. Drag it down to the last row. So if you see here, there are 30 days are there. Normally if you drag it down, it will add the next date automatically, but here after this it's going to display as a blank. I am going to show you the difference. This is the date. Other way is that suppose if I am adding plus 1, so here the dates are getting added, but if I drag it down here, my next dates also is getting displayed. So for that condition, for not displaying that next month dates, I want to have only current month dates only. I am applying this if condition formula. So with this we are getting, I am deleting this data. So here with this particular formula we are getting the dates of respective month. Suppose here I am selecting month of February, so here total 29 days are displayed. If I am going to select June. Here my start date and end date is there, so 30 days are getting displayed. And if I am selecting May, total 31 days is getting displayed. Now if I don't want total date to be displayed there, if I want to display only day number of the current month, then I am applying simple formula called, here also I am applying one if condition formula. First, if this is blank equal to blank, I want to display as blank, else here I want to get only day, so I am applying good text formula, text, selecting the date, comma, I want the date only there, so selecting this. So starting date of the month is getting displayed there, so I am going to drag it down to the top bottom. So here the days in the respective month is getting displayed, only the date of the first date is getting displayed here. Suppose if I am selecting February, this is getting displayed for current year. Now I want to know the day, weekday of that particular date. So here I am going to apply formula again. First, if condition, if this is blank, I want to have written the blank, else text, select this date, I want the days, EDD, close the bracket. The weekday of that particular date is getting displayed here, so I am going to drag it down to the bottom. So if you select next month date, April, May, so it's going to display 31 days and the days. So with this we could able to learn how to display dates of current month. If you just want to recap of previous session and this session, we have learned about selecting a month. For selecting a month, we are using drop down box here for this, and then we came to learn in my last video how to get start date and end date. And in this current session, we learned about how to display dates of respective month we selected it, and day, and also weekday of that particular date. So in next session we are going to learn about some formulas. With that we are going to complete the simple dashboard. Thank you.